Okay, so let's dive into this. If you've been anywhere near social media recently, chances are you've seen ads for LVM Aura. It's this fragrance, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And they're marketing it as way more than just, a nice smell.
Exactly. The promise is huge. Boosting confidence, making you more attractive, better social connections, all thanks to this max attraction formula.
hmm And that's really what we're digging into today. You've got these massive claims, years of research. They say free shipping, big discounts, even a 60-day trial. Sounds great on paper.
But our job here is to, well, look closer, compare those marketing promises with what independent sources are saying, and maybe flag some potential issues.
Where do we start? Probably with the biggest claim, the science. Right.
Yeah, the whole foundation seems to be this idea about human pheromones, that the special formula can basically flip an attraction switch instantly.
And this is where it gets
Yeah.
interesting, because the marketing really leans heavily on an idea: can the pheromones influencing human attraction that's, well, not exactly settled science.
You mean it works for animals, but for humans?
It's much more debated. The really strong immediate effects LVM Aura promises. Most credible studies just don't support that kind of thing in humans.
And the brand itself, do they show their work, like testing data?
That's the thing. There's zero specific evidence provided. No clear testing, no regulatory backup mentioned for their specific formula. It's kind of asking you to trust the claim without seeing the proof.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so if the science is shaky, how else do they build trust? I noticed they flash logos on their site, big names like Wired, BuzzFeed.
Ah, yes. The implied endorsement. It's a common tactic, actually.
So you see the logo, you think, oh, Wired covered this, it must be legit.
Exactly. But if you actually go search on Wired or BuzzFeed for LVM Aura, crickets. Nothing comes up. It looks like a misleading use of logos.
That feels deceptive.
It certainly raises a red flag. And it fits a pattern when you look at their customer feedback, too.
Right, the reviews on their own site, they're all 5 stars, glowing recommendations.
Of course. But then you go look for independent reviews, say on Trustpilot or even Reddit discussions. And there's basically nothing. A real void.
Which is strange for a product supposedly so popular.
Very strange. And some of those video testimonials.
A few look a bit off, maybe even AI generated. It just adds to the feeling that things aren't quite what they seem.
So, lack of verifiable science, potentially misleading media signals, questionable reviews.
Yeah.
What about the company itself? Who are these guys?
Well, good luck finding out easily. The website is remarkably thin on basic corporate details.
Like what?
Like who owns the brand, where are they actually based, is there a real contact number or address beyond just a generic email form? It's all very opaque.
That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, especially if something goes wrong.
And speaking of things going wrong, remember that 60-day risk-free trial?
Yeah.
Well, some buyer reports suggest getting that refund isn't always smooth sailing. It might not be as risk-free as advertised.
Okay, so add potential refund hassles to the list. And then layer on the website tactics. The countdown timers creating false urgency, claims of limited stock, those constant big discounts.
Standard high-pressure sales stuff you see online.
Exactly. It's all designed to push you towards an impulse buy before you have too much time to think or do your own research.
And there was one more thing about the company's history, or lack thereof.
Ah, right. The domain name, the website address itself, apparently was only registered quite recently.
Meaning it's a very new operation.
Very new. Which suggests maybe a strategy to launch hard, sell fast, possibly before building up any kind of real long-term reputation or track record.
So, putting it all together, what's the takeaway for someone seeing these ads?
Well, look, LVM Aura might smell perfectly nice. It is a fragrance after all. But you're not just buying a scent here.
You're buying into a whole system.
Yeah. A system built on, let's say, questionable scientific claims, some misleading marketing signals, and a real lack of transparency about who's behind it all.
It seems like the marketing is designed to hit insecurities and offer a quick fix.
Precisely. It leverages that desire for confidence or attraction using ambiguity where solid proof should be.
So maybe the final thought for you listening is this. We see these deals all the time online, especially on social media. Big promises, big discounts. When does it become more important to demand actual transparency, a verifiable reputation, rather than just chasing that promise, that potential instant fix? What's the real value proposition when the foundations seem, well, a bit shaky?
That's the crucial question, isn't it? Something to really think about next time you see an offer that looks too good to be true.